Aloha, it's Joy again, and I want to share one of my favorite projects, and I hope it's going to become one of yours too. It's my original Aloha shirt treat holder, and basically you take a 12 by 12 paper and cut it in half, so you got 6 by 12. Okay, so we just need one, so actually then 2 makes 1, right? Oh, and this is what we're going to make. Isn't it cute? And it's great for all kinds of occasions, especially since a lot of times, you know, for men, we don't have something, but this can easily become something for any occasion by changing the print that you use. You can use softer tones and add little fake pearls for a necklace and it becomes a woman's blouse. You can just do all kinds of things. It can be, you know, a team shirt, whatever. But I'll show you how easy it is to make. First thing you need to do is kind of decide if you're using double-sided paper, which one do you want the shirt to be? So I kind of like this because it looks like one of those famous Aloha shirts, right? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to fold it in half. And the thing I think you guys remember about origami is to make sure you got nice crease edges, nice folds. Because if the nicer your creases are, the easier it'll be. And you know, with origami, it's always like fold, unfold, right? So we took it and we folding it. Now we have a line in the middle. So now we're gonna take it and we're gonna fold each side in to that middle line. So a lot of times what I'll do, this is my little origami tips. When I have to do that, I'll lift it up to see if it touches the middle. And then I think I pretty much got the middle. Okay? I'm using a bone folder or what they call a paper creaser. You can also use, like I said before, you can use the edge, the handle part of a scissors or even a popsicle stick. Something, even an old credit card is a good straight edge. Okay? So I'm gonna match it up and just get that going. Nice and smooth, okay? So yeah, we did all this work and we folded it. Yeah, we're gonna unfold it. So we're gonna unfold it now. And now I have 1, 2, 3 lines. And I know it's hard for you to see, but when you do it, you'll know. There's 4 sections. So we're gonna take the first section and we're gonna fold it up to that line. And I kind of measure it. There we go. Same thing here. We're gonna take it and bring it up and measure. And if you kind of look, they should kind of look like they're the same. There we go. And we want to kind of fold it up like that. Okay, now we're going to bring this in and this in. So did you see what I did? I folded these corners and I brought this. Now if I'm smart, I'm going to take this and get a nice good crease because that is an important line. Okay, and then we have to unfold it. Now we're going to bring it like this. Okay. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show. I have a pre-folded one so I can show you. So we want to make what is the shirt sleeves. Okay, so it can be a little tricky looking. So you have your shirt folded like this, and then you have it like this. Okay, so we made the crease. Then what's going to happen is when you do this part, we're actually going to bring this in and bring it down. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Here we go. We have it like that. And we folded it, we crease it, and then we bring it back. Now you're going to take that crease line that I said was so important, you're going to bring it, and you're going to bring it up along the edge. Okay? So can you see that? So it kind of looks like a box. Same thing on this side. We had it down, we're going to bring it here, and we're going to bring it here. So if you look inside, you'll see like 2 triangles, and you have this coming up. So it looks like a box bottom. Then all we have to do is flatten it and bring it down. So when you're working with cardstock, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky because it's so thick. So if you want, you can practice with gift wrap paper, and you can just kind of fold it up. So see, our sleeves are done, okay? So we got that, and we have the shirt. Now what we have to do is we have to work on this end to make our shirt collar. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna bring it around towards me so that it's easier for me to work with. Now you can, if you wanna be really precise, you can measure it, but I just kinda eyeball it, and we're gonna fold it down once, like so, about maybe a 1/4 inch, okay? And then we're gonna fold it one more time. Okay, so we got that. So that's gonna be our collar. Okay, so we got sleeves on one end, collar folded on the other. Now we have to flip it back. And now this part, again, because you're working with cardstock, it might be a little tricky. What you wanna do is you wanna take this corner and bring it to the middle. And if you look at it, you can see, kind of looks like a collar, right? Now what you want to do is you got to match it to the other side. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to bring it to the middle like so. There you go. So this kind of looks like my collar, right? Okay. So you want it to get to the middle and stay down. Now the easy part is we take our sleeves and we bring it up. And we tuck it under our collar. So basically right now, this looks like a Aloha shirt at the big and tall men's shop, I guess, because it's super long, right? But there's a reason why we did it that way. We want to make this into our treat box. So we want to work on this part, and that's why it's extra long. So after we make our shirt, we're going to unfold it, and then you have your middle line here on the bottom. Now this, you can take a ruler and measure it out 1 inch. I am going to eyeball it, and you want to do 1 inch on each side. So what I'm going to do is I have it lined up, and I'm going to go about this much, about 1 inch, and I'm going to crease it. Okay, on one side, and then I have to crease it on the other side. So I'm going to do that. Basically, when you make a shirt, an origami shirt, you make it maybe 6 inches by 10 inches. But because we added the 2 inches, the 2 inches are what's on the bottom. Okay. So remember how we made the sleeves earlier? This is the same way you're going to make the bottom. So you're going to take that crease line and you're going to bring it up to the side like so. Okay, so it's like that. So you have to do it on the other side as well. So you bring it up and crease it. So we got one side of the box done like this, you see. And then you have to do it on this side. So again, you notice I use my finger a lot and I put it down here in the corners. I use that to help bring where I need it to go. Your fingers are really good tools. So see, we made our box. Now all we have to do is take this and tuck this in, and you have your shirt treat box done. Now sometimes you probably have to play with it maybe and secure it. You don't want to have to put tape to hold it down. Now the fun part is you can do things like you can add little tiny buttons. There's such things called tiny buttons that you can glue dot on, or you can take a 1/4 inch hole punch, punch out some cardstock and use that for the buttons and put tiny little dots for the buttonholes. Now I don't know if you can see really well, but this one has a pocket. Okay, so the way I do the pocket is, you can do it 2 ways. You can have an extra piece of cardstock to match and cut out the pocket from that. But if you're, I wouldn't say frugal, I would say economical like me, no one's gonna see the inside of the box over here. So sometimes what I do is I actually cut out my little pocket from one side, because especially if I'm just giving it to like someone who's not gonna really, who's gonna just appreciate that I made it for them. So I would trace a little pocket, cut it out from here, no one's gonna see it, and then I can put it here. So that's a simple way. And these, again, they open up and you can fill them with treats. And the thing about it is you don't have to put a lot of treats, but it looks very impressive sitting there. Graduation time, you can put a lei on it, do all kinds of things. So practice your folds with this and practice creasing. This is a good project to practice making these kind of things. And don't forget, there are so many things to learn on the Kapuna Network. Crafts is just one of them. Go and check it out. So thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you later.